first ban is going to be from the side of the Eliminators. The match is going to be a best of five series. Already two rounds won by the Eliminators. If they won this round as well, they will be the winner. So this is going to be a do or die situation for the Giyatt to do a comeback. But let's see if they're able to do so. Will the Eliminators let them do so or not? Chip was banned
Mhm.
first on from side of the Eliminators. The next ban is from side of Giyatt. What do you think, Ray? What's gonna get banned?
Well, we'll probably see the meta bans, but Mikey, this is actually a question to you for myself. In the previous game, for what heroes created trouble for, let's say, Team Gear? What heroes that created trouble? What do you think will get banned?
We already saw the Sicilian getting banned.
Mm-hmm.
The next ban is from the side of the Eliminators. If we talk about the previous round from the side of the Eliminators, I think Grok was a really good initiator. Along with that,
Mm,
Big were dealing a lot of damage. And besides that, Joy was very swift with the engages and disengages. So these three were the main, I think, were the main problem creators for the side of Giat. But we're seeing the
mhm.
Kacha getting banned from the side of the Eliminators. The next ban is from the side of Giat as well. I think they
Indeed.
should ban the Joy. Finally, just
Yep,
ban the Joy so you don't have to face off the electrifying beats again.
exactly. Out of those three heroes mentioned, Joy is definitely the contender that Team Yat should be looking to ban. And there we go. They also shared the same sentiment. They're just not going to risk it and immediately ban it out. And Team Eliminators, being the stronger team right now, they are with already 2 points to this best of five semifinals of this Blazing Championship. Let's see if they're confident or they're going to go with something that can cause them annoyance. I really like the Gatot ban because they are the first pick, as well as the Hilda ban, because I feel like they can prioritize something else, perhaps a Bruno, which if it doesn't get banned, but there's the Fanny open for Sararmon and the Granger as well. So I really like the draft for ET so far because right now they will probably get at least one hero to their arsenal, and it's probably going to be the Granger or Fanny.
I think they can go for the Fanny and the Granger as well. These two heroes are really good in the current patch because they have the upper hand right now. But if we talk about the overall drafts, the Eliminators actually focused on the support heroes that can be problematic, the durable ones. And the first pick from side of the Eliminators is Zushin. That was unexpected. I was actually hoping for a Fanny or a Granger, as you said today, because these two heroes can be the problem creators, can do wonders in a match. But maybe they have some other plans at hand, and let's see what they do.
Indeed. Well, it does make sense. And I mean, for a team like Eliminators, they like to play with the river control, right? They want to make sure that they have the river control for the jungle invasions as well as the turtle control. The turtle pit is plays a really amazing
Oh,
part, but at the same time, look at this, Mikey. Just as I was speaking, the Granger and the Fanny both have been picked up. So Team Eliminators, is this a little bit too confident on their hands? Because right now they need to make sure they shut down this Fanny, or else Zushin is gonna be in a lot of trouble.
there is another possibility since they didn't go for the Fanny or the Granger. There is a possibility that from the side of the Eliminators, they will go aggressive and focus towards invading early on, so that the Fanny
True.
doesn't have that much utilities, and they can create the goal difference. That can be a thing if they want. For that, they will need at least two damage dealers from the early on and two front laners. And they went for the Hylos and Edith, who are one of the durable heroes we know, because Hylos is one of the highest AP basically tanks in the game, and Edith can do damage as well while being tanky.
Exactly. And I'm see this is a common, combo that many people go for. The high losses, punishment ring, and Zushin's lantern flare. Both of them have the same area of effect, and they both slow down the enemy. And it's much easier to lift them up and throw them away with the second skill of Zushin. And because of that, it's a classic combo. And at the same time, they're gonna probably use the Earth Shatter from Edith, so there's gonna be a lot of crowd control chain CC coming in for these three heroes already. But I'm interested to see who is gonna be the jungler because I feel like if it's gonna be if it's gonna be an assassin, there's the Chow coming in from Team Giat. So it's a good response. So it's probably gonna be something like a Fredrin. But at the same time, if you pick a Fredrin, most of your carry, it's gonna be only Art, who's the goal laner right now. And they don't have the Granger, they don't have the Bruno, so I'm really looking forward to it. is right now Art gonna pull out the Moskov out of his pocket?
I think going for the Beatrice would be a better option. But if we talk about the bans, Giyatt already banned out Phoebus and Claude. The Eliminators have banned the Eve and they're going for the next ban as well. The Eve ban was pretty decent, I must say, because the real world manipulation actually has a decent area of effect and it can zone out enemies. So I think that was a good decision from their side. But they will be banning off another hero. And I think they could go for the Louis ban. What do you think?
Possibly, yeah. Choking down on the mid lane would be a really good decision, and also the fact that they have quite of a chunky boys, it means they're more vulnerable to the yin yang coming in from Louis' first and second skill combination. But looks like they have different plans. They don't want to face any implosion business, so they'll just be banning it out. So right now, both of the teams, Tau will probably go to the roaming position. So with that in mind, they need to pick up their EXP and their mid lane. Just like you said, right now, Louis could be a good contender, but let's see what options they opt for. Because I feel like for with the Granger, wait a second, is Matilda left out open? Yeah, she is, but with the Fanny, maybe it won't work out. But with the Granger, definitely, because you want Granger to rotate the map to get the stacks into his passive. So let's see. Okay, they're gonna go with the Bird Woman, the Farsa.
I think Farsa is a decent one because of her fact that airstrike does have a very good radius for her skills, and she can hit hard for sure, and has a decent crowd control as well, and she can just fly by from situations and rotate quite easily. But yeah, still now from the side of Giyatt, they don't have that much durability at hand. Because if you look
Mhm.
at all of their heroes, they have the Cho, but we are not sure yet if he is going to be doing the roam or the EXP. Highly doubtful because he can do both. And if they go for any of the roamers, still then they will lack in durability. But we're seeing the Fredin and Brody getting picked. I think in this particular situation, the Eliminators are going to be lacking behind in mobility because they have the durability. Like, just think about it. They have three tanky heroes up front: Fredin, Edith, Hylos. But when it comes to mobility, they don't have that. They won't be able to rotate that easily. They won't be able to go to the back lane if you think about it. So that is going to be a bit problematic.
Mhm. I feel like this is more of a counter engaged team composition they're going in for. I mean, just like I mentioned, they would probably go in for the Fredrin because I think if you pick any other jungler, Fanny will, you won't be able to snowball Fanny. Fanny will snowball you instead with your early game. Fredrin has a lot of crowd control, so it is near impossible for the Fanny to come in. And just like you mentioned, Team Eliminators, they might be playing in aggressive and going in immediately, and picking up the air class, it means that look at that. Hylos, Zushin, and Fredrin have much stronger early game compared to the Farsa and Atlas combination, because Zushin gets her power spike right at level 1. She can unlock the second skill and she can immediately throw people away and crowd control them to the blitz. And because of that, I feel like the invasion play you mentioned would be coming in soon.
That is a possibility, but yeah, the main concern I have for the side of the picks of the Eliminators is their mobility. If they are not able to go towards the back lane, then Farsa and Ranger can deal continuous damages, and that can be problematic. From the side of Giyath, they do have the Atlas who can just dive in with the Flatal Link and the Flicker. Farsa has the Feather Airstrike that has a good range. If we talk about Fanny, she can just dive in as well. They can go to the back lane, but the Eliminators cannot. So they will have to, yeah, as you said, they will have to counter it out. There's otherwise we can go aggressive, but yeah, whoever they hold on to, will have a really hard time to come out of that situation. Just think about it. Fredrin is continuously using his crowd control. There is Hylos with the Ring of Punishment. There is Zushin as well. You're just going to be stuck over there.
Exactly. And I feel like their composition was anti Fanny, and we'll have to see how good this Fanny will be working out. But, anyways, okay, right as I speak, right into the mid lane. But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are already into the Land of Dawn, and we saw an engage before even the first minute. Team Eliminators playing the aggressive game. Let's see if they're able to make the clean sweep. After all, 2 points already into their name. 2 match point. Let's see if this is a clean sweep. And already they look aggressive. Let's see if they want to engage into it. Fanny doesn't commit just yet.
I think Fanny will have to stay a bit cautious right now because of the amount of crowd controls they have. She can go for the Zushin and the Brody. These are the only two targets she can go for early on. Cho is dealing a bit of damage already, and he goes in, tries to deal a bit of damage on bed, but it is in the meanwhile seeing Fredrin coming towards her. We can see a bit chase out going on. Atlas, being in a corner
Oh.
situation, will be take out for sure. First blood secured by Serar Moon. Flicker was forced by Cho as well. And again, Fanny goes in again, but gets cornered
Oh.
out. Will be taken out as well. Amazing composition over there. The overall crowd control. As I was saying, anyone who gets stuck in between them is gonna be staying over there forever.
They just have like so much crowd control into their mid lane. Okay, I was mistaken, or am I right? Okay, okay, no. Edith is the explainer, Hylos is the roamer. But yeah, they have abundance of ground control. The chain CC, it's just so strong. And meow 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 on this Fanny. He better watch out. He can't be playing that aggressive. And looks like this turtle will just go uncontested despite the Chow providing the vision. The Fanny just cannot come yet. But Art, he has to watch out as well. Okay, Fanny going for the sneaky invade, but alright. Atlas is not gonna have the time of his life into this game. Mid lane though, Farsa will get taken down. By the looks of it, the phrases being used. And there we go. But Fanny right under the nose takes the red buff. Is Fredrin aware of it? Okay, probably not. Oh, bot lane?
High possibility for Brody to be taken out and was taken out as well. He was in a very bad situation. Again, we can see a bit of an engage on Mir, but will he be taken out or not? Ring of Punishment over there, and Zushin is trying to, zone out the Atlas over there. And yeah, already, if we look at the current situation, the Eliminators do have the advantage. And in the top lane, we can see the Way of the Dragon being used on Legend. He might be in a problematic situation, but unless he becomes the problem itself, and he was taken out by Legend, and already it's a 1v3 situation, but the damage coming out from Legend is a lot to take, but maybe he will be taken out, a Shatter being used, but Legend manages to survive, but not. The emblem was the one that actually got him out over there. Cho will be taken out in the process, most probably. Fanny trying to retreat, Flicker being forced by Cho. And Fanny is in a very low HP, tries to survive and was able to do so as well, but the aggression from Fredrin is quite visible. Fredrin's appraiser stat is like a bonk to the head that hits really hard, and I can actually feel it right now every time he's using it.
That is a lot of vibration on your phone. If then okay, mid lane. The aggression from Team Eliminators is just a little bit too strong for the composition for Team Giyatt, because look at that. Oh my god, Farsa barely surviving with the bird. The Priestess Rat being used. Farsa gets taken down. Meanwhile, Fanny wanted to do something but was completely denied of it because Legend on this Edith is just being a menace right now. Mikey, just like you mentioned, anybody that goes in cannot come out of the abundance of crowd control that Team ET has. Look at
Again,
that.
Grange was just stuck over there. No way he's surviving from that. He just got eliminated. But yeah, right now Serar Moon was shut down by Farsa over there with the help of Atlas. The Fatal Link was used, and Fanny tries to go in again. Maybe we'll try to go for bit, but no, not this time. Feather Day Strike being used. Legend was taken out by Cho. Way of the Dragon on Zushin, but Zushin might survive because Brody is here, but Brody is in a bad situation. 1v3 tournament memory being used, double kill secured by Art. Bit should have retreated from that. Moon survived from that. He was taken out, but he had to give out his skill. Right.
Yeah, but looks like Team Eliminators, they were a little bit too deep in. I mean, they were engaging at this mid, second tier and between the inhibitor. That was a little bit too aggressive, and because of it, they paid for it. But right now, Appraiser's Wrath just doesn't deal enough damage due to not enough energy being stored on his passive. But he will be getting this hurdle, no competition, because Fanny knows if he comes in, he might not be able to do anything. Okay, mid lane, what is happening? The Edith man dealing sufficient enough damage because Oi forced to use the flicker. And okay, he'll be able to survive. He has the bird as well. Atlas wants to make an engage, but Legend just not giving the opportunity. And alright, how many knockups were there? I was confused. Okay, off cam kill, Fredrin got taken down. Perhaps, I'm not sure how, but I feel so bad for Team Giyatt. Every time they go in, the crowd control of Barrage is just unstoppable.
Absolutely, because the overall crowd controls they have, if you look at them, every single hero has a crowd control up their sleeves and they're continuously using it one after another. How can you come out of it? And they are just going in, just baiting the flickers out, and then going in towards that target again to just, finish them off. And Fanny is trying to go for the purple buff maybe, but already she's in a bad situation. I must say, Appraiser's Wrath, a lot of damage being taken. Still manages to survive. She was just taunting the Fredin out. Maybe tried to bait out the Appraiser's Wrath maybe, or the Retribution. Don't know, but yeah, survived at least. Again, we can see a bit of a rotation from Joe. Might engage, but he shouldn't because the gold lead is towards the side of the Eliminators, and that is about 4,000 gold. And that is actually going to have a bit of an impact because we're about 7 minutes out of the match. Feather Day Strike being used already. Fatal Link. Maybe Art will be taken out. Oi was got the kill. Atlas got taken by Bit, but Bit took out Joe. And again, the Earth Shadow being used. Oi will be taken out most probably. And yeah, Fredin is not letting him out. Just the continuous crowd controls, and whoever goes in, it's a trap. If you go in, you're gonna be over there. You have to stay over there. You go directly to the base.
I genuinely I would never want to play against a composition like this. Like genuinely all of them have crowd control and they are not using it at the same time. They're making sure they use it one after another to chain lock everyone. Look at that. Atlas couldn't even retreat in peace. And Fanny does try to take down Art but won't be able to probably, but only sufficient of damage was actually successful. Wind of Nature should better come in soon because Art, he better stay alive. He's one of the main sources of damage. But at the same time, Team Eliminators are proving us a little bit wrong because they are dealing a lot of damage themselves. Fatal Links being baited out by the Zushin. Purify being used. A lot of taunting and crowd control coming into play here. Alright, Mir barely surviving. Uses the glorious pathway though to escape from the situation. Zeus takes down Meow Meow on this Fanny instead, and the Revitalize come into the play as well. Hylos is still able to survive, might be able to take down Chao as well because Bid has the Sky Piercer. Okay, a double kill. Can it be a triple? But no, Granger will be using the flicker away, and looks like they'll just be finally disengaging.
The overall damage they can deal and the overall crowd controls they have, it's just too intense for Giyatt right now. If you look at the builds, already Zushin went for the Sky Piercer and Fanny went in, but that was unnecessary and got stuck by over there, and Zushin got the kill. Joe is trying to poke around as well, but Atlas goes in with the Fatal Link with an airstrike being used. Art used the flicker to retreat. Art Shatter being used by Edith, but Mir was taken out by Grinch over there with very low HP. Cho was taken out by Zushin. The Zushin is doing really great and the Sky Piercer is working out amazingly. We can see Granger might be taken out in the process. Both of them got knocked out. A triple kill maybe. No, it was a double kill. She got Atlas and Granger both, and right now maybe the Fanny is stuck over there. There's no way to retreat. Yeah. That airstrike being used, Bit might be taken out, but yeah, Farsa was forced to retreat from that situation. Ray.
Okay, Fredrin, in a little bit of tight situation, does get kicked into the way of the dragon. Can he survive? He does not, because that is a little bit too deep in all solo. But okay, looking at the itemization, alright. Art went in for the crit body build. Interesting to say the least, but anyways, Bid is completely farmed up right now. He has full stacks on his Sky Piercer. Not to mention, Hylos is also complete his second item, I guess, because he hasn't built up his Clock of Destiny, which is a good decision as well. It's still only 10 minutes in, and still as a roamer, he has a lot of, much more gold than the other roamer. And all right, let's see. It's 10 minutes in. This is the Elemental Lord. Let's see if they're gonna go in for it. Fanny is probably buying Winter Crown, if I'm not wrong. Okay, Engage coming right up. Hylos buying a lot of time, but Edith goes in with the Earth Shatter. Primal Wrath being used. A lot of damage being dealt with the passive. Fanny does secure a kill, maybe even a double, but no, she will get punished immediately. Triple kill for Legend as Art takes down the Lord solo.
Art has no issues going for the Lord right now. He has the Hask Claw over there. Along with that, he went in for the Malefic gun. It's just Granger against the world, and maybe this might be the end for the side of Giyatt because the crowd control. Just look at that. Granger was stuck over there, was taken out in the process. Feather Day strike being used, but again was cancelled out. Art got the kill off Oi, and Art was taken out in the process as well. The base might be locked out, but Fanny went in. Will try to go for mid and was successful as well. Fanny should retreat from that, but Cho is in a very low HP and it got the kill of Cho. In the meanwhile, Fatal Link being used by Atlas, but Atlas was taken out as well. The Lord is arriving from the top lane. There's a lot of minion waves. So Fanny has came again, but will she survive or not? Again, a lot of crowd control to deal with, but finally got the kill of Edith, but still trying to survive from that Fredjin and was able to retreat as well. The Lord was defended by the side of Giyatt quite amazingly. The Fanny did really good over there.
Yep, and Fredrin, he better retreat soon because he gets taken down immediately. I feel like he was waiting for high loss to revitalize, but it was just a tad little late. Okay, Tao kicking out a high loss. That is interesting to say the least, but they do have sufficient enough damage. Hylos doesn't have the glorious pathway anymore, and Fanny is able to secure a kill without any issues. And right now, Fanny is actually just sending hope right now and able to do a lot of things. Art is making sure to have a bait in the bush. Might be able to take down Fanny because he does have the torn apart memory as well as enough damage, I feel like. Let's see. Okay, Bait is the only one standing, but finally Legend has joined in back again. Let's see if they're able to engage or not, because Fedrin is not online yet. Okay, he is. He's coming back soon. And how long is the Lord far away? Alright, 60 seconds. And they'll probably hold it off for 60 seconds and try to end it because they have taken down 2 inhibitors and there's only one standing in the way before the base is completely exposed for them to be taken. But okay, Legend, despite being the XP laner, is causing a lot of trouble for Team Giyatt right now. And looking at the gold lead we are seeing right now, it is quite massive. I feel like that was an error because I saw, alright, 4k gold lead for Team. Okay, engage up and might be able to take someone down. Atlas with the Fatal Links pulls up 2 people, but there is the Lantern Flare coming in as well as the Crimson Beacon takes down Sparsa as well as the Atlas's Immortality being popped in as well. Double kill for Bid. How able is trying his best to buy the time, but there's just way too much crowd control right now and there's nothing he can possibly do. Fanny against the world will get shutted down finally as Bid secures the killing spree into Chow, and Granger is the only one left defending, and there's just no way they can do anything about it as Team Eliminators will be the finalists getting a clean sweep against Team Giyatt.
The early aggression from the side of the Eliminators worked out amazingly. They did really great with the overall crowd controls they had. Just I was amazed by the overall composition they had. Hylos goes in, Zushin is stomping others, Edith goes in with the Earth Shadow, Fredin continuously using the crowd controls. It was a death trap for whoever goes near them.
Exactly. I'm kudos to this Fanny, meow 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 meow. Like he was really able to do a lot despite Team Eliminators just being a complete crowd control hell. I feel like really impressive work on a Fanny, especially where your weakness is the crowd control. Other than that, I feel like rest of the members, it's not their fault. It's just that the draft, it was way too heavy on crowd control, and they needed something like perhaps a grog to negate a little bit and have a little initiation, but they were not able to do so. And sadly, Team Giyatt will be going home, but hopefully we see them come stronger because I do see the potential. I see the effect that they had on Team Eliminators, but despite that, we'll be bidding them farewell as the team with bid, Team Eliminators, will be proceeding and they'll be their first finalist, Mikey.
Absolutely, and this was the very first round of the day, and we got our first finalist, and that is the Eliminators. But we're going to be waiting